Girl, let's go on this work trip. This is my first work trip of 2024. So I am on my way to Walt Disney World to film some more episodes of the planDisney podcast. If you didn't know, my Disney job is that I'm the host of the planDisney podcast, and they will send me on location to wherever we're filming. And this time around, we're back at Walt Disney World Resort, and I'm so excited. So as soon as I get into my room, I always unpack. I literally unpack everything because I need to see what I have available to me. I need to, iron anything or straighten anything that I'm going to be wearing on set when we film. And I just like to see all the things that I have. So I put all my beauty stuff out. And this was an odd time where I actually did have to iron something. By the way, look at this ironing board. It comes out of the cabinet and then it folds out. That was so cool. It was one of the coolest things. Although I don't like that there's no plug. There isn't a plug near the ironing board. So like you see where I got it from? I had to bring it all the way over to the ironing board because that's where the plug is. It's literally all the way on the other side of the wall. Anyway, I ironed my jumpsuit because I was going to be wearing that the next day for rehearsal day. We have usually a day where we all fly in and then we'll have dinner together. And then the next day we have rehearsal day. So I set everything out. By the way, I bring my own teas now. I bring throat coat for my throat for filming day so I don't lose my voice. And I bring some type of immunity tea. And I also bring liquid IV immune support with me just so that way I can stay healthy. I can help my immune system with all this traveling and being with people. And it keeps me healthy, really. So I always travel with it. So this is me getting ready for the episodes. So what I like to do now is I will take out the guidelines that we get for the episodes, and then I will sit down and mark the areas where I will have to basically say what is on the guideline. The panelists are more than welcome to come in and, we're having a conversation really, but as the host, there are certain things that I have to make sure I say in episodes. So this is me annotating that right in my room. I like to do it at home ahead of time if I can, but sometimes we get the guidelines down to the wire. So this is me double checking and making sure that I see everything that I need to make sure that I mention for the panelists to be able to share all their awesome tips on the episode. So this is probably the most intense part of my job besides filming the episodes. But don't get it twisted. I do like to have fun too. And even though we don't talk about Bruno, we do sing about him. Yeah. That's what we do. That's what we do. Oh yeah. So I was taking a little break. And then work hard, play hard. I went to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind because I have to. Every time I'm here, if I'm allowed to, I will be on that ride because I love it so much. I'll never get tired of it. Yay! And it was about 4:10, so I decided to walk over to Canada Pavilion, and I saw my friend Ariane. And I got some maple popcorn, which I love to get. Then I hurried back to my room so I could change my clothes for dinner. We had dinner with the panelists, and I got to see two panelists who I did a past episode with, which was really fun. Then I had tea, and I went to bed. Hey, Disney, play music. Hey, girl, let's start our work day. All right, so today I have my little jumpsuit on, and I am getting my makeup ready. Today is our rehearsal day for planDisney podcast. So this is when we sit down with the panelists that will be featured in the episodes. We kind of go over their guidelines, figured out, what things they may want to talk about, any stories they may want to share during the episode, and just kind of get a lay of the land for each episode. So this is me getting ready. I like to not wear anything too crazy on rehearsal day, and I really, really, really need to be comfortable because sometimes we have 2 or 3 rehearsals a day. This is my office for the day. Disney's Hollywood Studios. Talk about a dream job. Also, this is my favorite park. So walking through it to go to work is unreal. And there was my girl Daisy just sashaying away. I took some photos with some of the panelists before we got down to work. So we went to our little rehearsal space, and this is me kind of getting ready for the second rehearsal. And I love to have my little liquid IV. This day, I don't know, I was feeling a little weird. My head started to hurt. I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on, but I needed to do one more rehearsal, so I soldiered through, and then I came back to my room and I took a nap. I was supposed to meet some panelists, so I was like, I'll take a little cat nap, but that did not work out. I actually slept through the time I was supposed to meet with the panelists. I was so upset, and it was legit dinner time by the time I woke up, so I ordered food, and I had it right in my room. I made myself my tea like I do every night, and I kind of like watched TV, and I went to bed because we have to record in the morning. Hey girl, let's go to work. All right, it's filming day. Yay! On filming day, I get up as early as I can possibly get up. I put a face mask on for our podcast episodes because we film them as well as record them, and I go over my lines. That's the most important part. I have to get those lines right. The more that I practice my lines, the better I'll be, and the quicker I can get through my part, so then we can get to like the fun conversation part of every episode. So I kind of pressure myself to get that right. Also, this time around, I put my Lashify lashes on, which I usually don't do. I don't know why. I literally bought Lashify lashes to wear for work purposes, and I keep forgetting to do them. Actually, that's a lie. I'm just so lazy, and I get up so early for these episodes sometimes that I'm just like, I don't feel like it. But I'm so glad I did, because now that I see how they looked on this episode, which is out now, I need to do this more. Lashify lashes are the only lashes I use because I have very sensitive eyes, and they're the only ones that haven't like caused my eyes to puff up. I love them. So after that, I finished my makeup, grabbed all my stuff, grabbed my bag, and went out the door. Oh, well, first I got my tea. I use throat coat tea before every episode, so it helps me keep my voice ready for the episode. We filmed in Animal Kingdom this time. We went there before guests came into the parks, and this is our filming location. Yes, that is Everest. Everest was in the background of our episode. This is us leaving. We wrapped. We did so well in the episode. That episode is out now, by the way. So you can visually see Everest behind us as we talk about our topic, which was teens and tweens at Walt Disney World. But I came back to my room, changed my shirt. I had literally 6 minutes, so I ate some lunch, throw on my other shirt, which I'm glad that I had because it all of a sudden got really hot and I was running late. So I needed to book it down the hallway. And our next filming location was in Epcot, which was beautiful to see Spaceship Earth behind us as we filmed. And then we wrapped this episode. So that's 2 episodes in one day. You'll get to see this episode in March. Came back to the resort, changed my clothes, and I was making my way to Magic Kingdom. I was meeting up with all the panelists in Magic Kingdom. After we wrap, usually after we wrap, we meet up in a park and then kind of celebrate. So that's what we did. There's Cinderella Castle. She's so pretty. We rode Tron, and we met up at dinner time. Look at all the panelists. They're so wonderful. And then I actually got to hang out with Prince and Nick, and we went and watched Happily Ever After. We rode a ton of rides. It was so much fun. Yeah, you have to watch Happily Ever After if you are in Magic Kingdom during the evening, because you need to cry before you leave the park. I cry every time. Every time. Also, you have to ride Jungle Cruise at night. If you haven't yet, what are you even doing? What are you even doing when you go to the parks? Huh? We stayed till almost closing. It was so much fun. Said goodbye to Mickey and Minnie. I said goodbye to Nick and Prince. Loved them so much. And it was almost 1 a.m. before I went to bed. But that was my day.